So another thing to consider when you're choosing a negative cognition, we sort of overtly like, here's the target, that I was in danger, this car almost hit me, and we just sort of think about the target. But I think it's also important to, if you know your client, think about the client. So if a person comes in, let's say for an auto accident, and the thought is like, I'm in danger. Well, let's say that driver of the car was, an elementary school teacher. And so it's unlikely that she felt like she was in danger very often in her life. Maybe a few times, but that's probably going to stay sort of connected to the accident. However, if my client is a police officer and the target is I'm in danger, now that could be a robust target, and that could just start with that car accident and go to a million memories related to this police officer's life. So that's sort of a second level kind of consideration that we don't often think about. Is it okay? So can this police officer handle this? I'm in danger cognition related to the automobile accident. Can this police officer do, maybe I have to realize, okay, I'm going to have a little conversation about him. This might connect to some work things you don't want to really work on yet. So I can bring him back to the target more often, and I can try to keep the movement between, just keep the activity on the car accident coming back to the target more often. Or I can just pick a different cognition, and maybe it's not as robust as I'm in danger. So a less robust target is I'm not safe. And those sound the same. But usually in my experience, I'm not safe doesn't cause as much activation as I'm in danger. It has the negative in there in the phrase. So these are really kind of subtle considerations to consider when you're establishing the negative cognition. But if you can really kind of nail the cognition and take some time to really think about it, and then really there's also balancing letting the client guide the process, which I'm a fan of. I don't lead, I follow, except when it comes to picking out the negative cognition, because usually the clients don't know a lot about what I'm talking about. What do I mean? This is the first time they've ever heard of, this sort of terminology. And I'm sort of the expert in that area. And I know that, you can get the SUDS wrong, you can get the VOC wrong, but man, if you get the negative cognition wrong, that really affects the session. So I'd encourage you to maybe take the lead in that area, but then in the processing, I just follow. So I hope these suggestions help. I hope it'll make you a little more efficient in phase 4, and good luck on your EMDR journey. If you like the video, I'll be making some more. So feel free to subscribe. If you have any questions, leave out questions in the comments section. I'll be happy to answer any questions that you might have. Thanks for listening.